on site.
The same thing happening again. He likes to play aggressive, just already on the side. FrostyZ and Brxndon will be getting that first pick off. It's gonna be Jeed out of the way. Pop off, gets two, but subbey, Todak, FrostyZ, two each. Retla strikes back.
I'm sorry, really crucial. Let's see if they can turn this up around. There's two at ropes, one onto Sands here, and both Brim smokes used so far. Does he have one more? Yes, he does. Wait, no, he's out of smokes.
That's out of smokes, but immediately they're coming in through doors. Jeed gets one, and immediately two. As subbey trades one more for the other. Great area picked up. There has been a buff as well, but here comes explosive play. Todak loves this trade onto the side, and Moosey gets him out of the way. Space was taken, but Moosey denies it. Moosey with three.
Not before subbey actually takes him down. Got excited. This one.
I like this angle played by Brxndon. It's a very nasty one as he gets one. Can he get double is the question, not quite. He has the information that he needs. Subbey gets it, but Retla with the trade.
From A main. Oh, I don't know if he saw dzii with the operator. Could be, but there we go. That's the first shot out, and that's your entry gone.
Yep, entry gone. adukaaaa takes one, but dzii and benaf get one each. Jeed trades.
And it's going to be a 3 versus 2 situation, which Todak can still come up on here. Our dear benaf is relatively low. They should know the spike was on site. And with these smokes about to dissipate, all three were used there. He spotted one up there. Retla is somehow lucky to still be alive, even though subbey, the trade is not enough because of the abilities. Only has that dash to work with, if anything. 90 HP down, gets killed by Moosey. 5-on-3 already. They are on site. Now dzii is in. He's in the hunt up on main. It's a bit of a questionable point because there is the turret. They're in, making a problem onto adukaaaa. There's a lot of utils being invested just on one person. How would this man advantage really work out? Look at that. Even having a rolling thunder coming in as subbey comes in. As see, we get it out. Problem is, this man is too much for him to handle.
Oh man, really was hoping for the time wasting. Yes, it happened. Subbey.
Oh my god.
That would
be so good. So, to be fair, I'm still surprised that Todak started first with the offense, but the more points they put on attack, then the better it is on defense.
Yeah, they have a benchmark that's going to be happening, but the red and gun from subbey gets one, but kael and FrostyZ get one each, despite Brxndon getting one pick. It looks like Todak is finally awake and online. Consistency is key, they say. It looks like it's going to go out. Nice trade coming through there. Look at the amount of area of control Todak has.
This is so good because this is actually the buy run for Hey Yakiniku.
Well, they do get one tag.
Only one though to push him out from doors. I'm not sure if that's good enough. That's easy. Easy made it work with that double, even though he gets that trade out, but that's value trade already. Now I think they can't skip. They have to need that rolling thunder. We see it coming out. Adukaaaa, beautiful spray control, but that actually trades that up. Going to be 2 versus 2 situation. And benaf, oh my god, Retla shows it up hot, and they
saw Moosey just now, who was the bait with dzii. Getting a pick onto kael.
It's so tough. You lose one of your. Oh my god! Sorry.
FrostyZ on fire.
Pops the blaze storm just in case too. They have to respect it. He zooms in. Jeez, what a return! Retla one trade two. It's gonna be 3 versus no last man. Sorry, I am so sorry. It just ended. That's a world where he could get flushed out. Well, FrostyZ is in, but he's not using his fast lane. He wants to go up close, and he will make dzii pay for that, I guess. So this is not a good side take. This is amazing communication from Todak, in a way. So even adukaaaa will invest.
Been not only creative with how they play, but also very proactive with their utils. It's nothing that we really want to expect before. And subbey gets one, benaf trades out. Still one more to worry about. That crossfire will save the day. Now coming back
so far, and now the rounds have been switched already. dzii will open it. And that will kind of enable a little bit of a problem if they start pushing onto A. Yeah, dzii is still not punished. That 10 HP. They're looking strong on this pistol. With a lot of them pretty low so far. Subbey, yeah, that one kill, but instantly trade out though. So FrostyZ got a lot of things on his plate. I'm not sure if you can chew.
Taking the place here over at cafeteria, not allowing them to push out. And I think this is great because it catches the mid-rotation. But the problem is, where Todak is. Yeah, it's benaf on this side and they spray him out. I was so worried that benaf was actually going to get a headshot with that.
Oh my god, 2 people placing out on CT and no one's coming through CT. So this might look really good for Todak.
Oh my god, what a slide.
And yes, it is.
tends to expect really, really good plays here. They can turn it around still. We see Retla, Brxndon, and benaf has had some pretty good shots before. All they need to be able to do was get that the headshots, get the number advantage, but they get one, trades it out with subbey, sprays all around. Subbey gets it in the round, but Retla is ready to trade 2-on-1 situation, and
yeah,
doesn't really matter.
Jeed with a finisher so far because it's always like a full team synergy moving in, but with this underpass lockdown, it might actually lock them. Just a little bit of a weird situation which will put anyone in power out. But adukaaaa still goes down. Somehow, concussed.
Oh my god!
And they trade. They are on side, and Retla will still manage to be the last man standing against 3. Got a lot on his plate.
If the lockdown did continue, it might be a different story. But this aggression from FrostyZ is working out so well. Traded out. Brxndon with the Bulldog, gonna get that value. But look at that, there's 1. Brxndon with already with 2. See him all alone.
This
is easy swing.
Oh, that's unprecedented. Sort of like the Bulldog getting his gamble. And so far, they're looking good.
Oh, Jeed got 1, Jeed got 2, not enough for 3. As we see a Killjoy versus Killjoy, Retla taking in so much damage. Turret is destroyed. All he needs is a headshot, but adukaaaa will be the one coming out alive.
He is very healthy. Zupi goes. There is no. There's only one ultimate on adukaa's side to try to get this retake, maybe, and it's going to be a successful side take by Hey Yakiniku.
Immediately, FrostyZ forced to reposition, but they don't know the subbey that they do. Free Fire caught him off guard, but it's going to be benaf and dzii for 1 each. And it's finally turning the tides. We're seeing a different mentality from Hey Yakiniku.
Free pause. We could take that, but I 100% say Todak cannot rest on their laurels right now. They do have the lead.
Are you in a situation? Are you going to dash in? Are you going to take your time? You see Moosey take up the mental first. Sprays come through. Brxndon protecting his duelist, but kael and FrostyZ find 1. benaf gonna be trading it 2v1, 2v, 3v2 actually if you think about it, as FrostyZ come out, not able to control the sprays just yet. dzii knows there's 1 behind the box, gonna be sprayed out. And Hey Yakiniku finally
2 abilities up there, and this is an opening onto A, which will catch adukaaaa though, who is so unfortunate because he cannot scope in due to the concuss. And there is dzii double before. Now 3-on-3 situation here with kael coming in here with Retla is down. We'll take out a FrostyZ. That trade, it is still even so.
Open. All they have to do is just spray. Haunt will be destroyed as well, but all they have to do is spray out. kael thinking about the push right now. Look at the utilities they still have, not allowing them to get those defuses. dzii gets 1, but not before dzii gets 4. They're just going to be holding the area. They're just rushing through. Smokes come out as well. Going to clear out right in front of them. But look at that. Look at FrostyZ already with 2. Moosey gets FrostyZ back in return. But here also comes the orbital strike just to clear out the area. Despite Jeed being in there, he's safe and sound. But it's going to be kael fast through right now. Jeed gets 1 more with the judge. Very painful, and we're gonna see adukaaaa reply back, and finally 13-11.
Needs to try to throw out this C's to try to catch it, but Retla will throw this Hawk out. Doesn't even catch anyone. They're in. Moosey down that quickly already, and what seems to be an explosion. But Brxndon somehow still managed to get 2 before it goes down. But
off elbow right now, and lamps rather. Taps come out. You know that dzii is close. Sprays come through. Retla goes down and immediately gets flashed out, and subbey finds him in the end. And if it does happen, what's really great about this is the fact that it does enable adukaaaa. Regardless, FrostyZ is going to be punished for his aggressive play, and Moosey immediately finds FrostyZ in return. Moosey, his teammate, will be seized. No push out in the end. Was kind of hoping for it to be, and that is the push happening in the end. Retla gets 2. What a spray!
That max level seize was not capitalized at all. What is these gone to waste? But subbey retaliate. Unfortunately, can't land it on benaf. He has been doing so much work in here.
Everyone there, the 1 does get tagged. Here is Retla caged out. He can spray through if he wants to, but that cheeky corner is what he's going to be planking on. Jeed does find dzii in return. kael gets 1 as well. And suddenly gets some 2 versus 1 situation. Where was Moosey?
Wow. Now they know they're just playing A shot, but Moosey's pretty sharp. You don't call him out, but still. kael with a double pick because they actually attempted B-push early on this hookah, but Moosey is not only being concussed, they needed to push in here. The sidestep so good. FrostyZ is in, zaps at a Retla, 3 down already. This is a bye round for Hey Yakiniku, by the way. An explosive one, so I'm not even sure
Jeed
if
gonna
anyone...
go in with that zoning, with that molly just to buy some time, allowing them so much space. But look at how much space they're preparing. Immediately, FrostyZ gonna find his first pick.
Two onto elbow, catches one immediately. I don't know if the flash actually connected, but now they are absolutely pincered here. They know they're all coming in through halls. What a read coming in from Todak there, and they will lay it down. I understand it's gun disadvantage, but Todak is showing up, and they are
find you.
Explosive plays have always been a thing, and here comes the explosion. adukaaaa immediately teleporting inside, picks one up. adukaaaa for two. benaf getting two for himself as well. benaf is stuck here. He can't hear anything. He can also see, but he is pincered. benaf with three, but adukaaaa sharp. Three as well. 2 versus 1 situation. If adukaaaa gets the isolate, it will work out in their favor. Give them some information to the team, pings it out, sprays out, gonna just immediately splash out, goes to the back of site, takes up that space in CT, but his teammates are fallen down in return. FrostyZ, adukaaaa get one each, trades it out. Do they even know that adukaaaa is all the way in the backside there? I think he does now. Gets the spike. With only FrostyZ to give him some cover, they know that one person is in elbow, and he's just immediately going to teleport out of the way, or rather fake it. And benaf sees a teleport, has to be careful in case he does think about teleporting to the backside.
Oh,
He knows!
He did! He wasn't a fake at all! And adukaaaa with his triple. Remember, it was 3 versus 2, and adukaaaa cleans it up with a 4.
All of the teleports because adukaaaa has done it once. Immediately, fast lane comes through. We do hear the showstopper comes out. Frosty sprays, but Moosey does find adukaaaa in return. Immediately, Retla gets the headshot as well as subbey gets one in return.
I say Frosty overheated a little bit, but that's what we call overcooked. Does it matter though? I think it might matter because somehow or rather, Hey Yakiniku gotten some insane kills with those sheriffs. Now that 1 versus 2, they know he's placing there. And then Nightfall, I'm not sure if it connected.
It out for extra measure. Regardless, immediately they know there's someone there. Kael playing the corners, does get tagged, but immediately benaf gonna trade in from the backside. adukaaaa tries to save his life. Retla with a double swing. You do hear the taps here, but Jeed playing post plant with the mollies. And sprays come through from FrostyZ.
Oh no.
Last person alive. FrostyZ right now with the 3, 1 versus 1. Sprays out!
Minute circumstance.
Overdrive is out. Haunt is not going to get any value. Regardless, going to concuss the side here, allowing his team to fade into the side. He walks through the cage. He is not afraid at all. But benaf, Moosey, Retla got one each. And then they got picked off one by one. Regardless, on this defense, FrostyZ playing aggressive. They know there's at least 2 there. I'm not sure he spots all 3. Still playing close. He's not scared, but watch your corners is something that Todak did not do.
They had the plan for this... usually a Yoru on defense is actually harder to make plays because it's very limited kind of options you can work with here. Yes.
Are cooking with that pincer, but Hey Yakiniku was prepared for it.
Look who's actually playing up close. That's a camera that will spot both of them. Even though it's not playing mid. Subbey lying in wait, and they can play. This is the judge. He's actually is he judge? Is he triggered? I have no idea. He manages to jump in. I mean, he takes one consolation maybe.
Still a tall order. I mean, he can get the ice if he wants to, but look at how Todak is playing this. I was a bit scared that there are a little bit. I think they just don't want to leave anything up in the air at this point because 7 to 8 is a little bit too close for comfort. FrostyZ is going to open it up. Subbey finds one as well with the Bulldog. Bulldog is such an underestimated weapon. You can get so many multi-frags that the recoil is not as crazy, but Brxndon will find FrostyZ in the end. Sprays through Subbey with 5 HP. Sprays out! Unfortunately, dzii will get one each. Finds adukaaaa in the end, and it's only Jeed left. They know exactly where he is, actually.
No one is flanking, no one's A or anything. This is a full B rush in. We just gotta wait for the smoke to come in. One flash will quick out the main to try to push back. And somehow Moosey just instantly dog kills this Jeed up front. Looking good for Hey Yakiniku so far as Moosey solo clears the back.
Regardless, adukaaaa's turn to pop the ultimate just to give up that information. Flashes out, gonna break the rift. Sprays out, everyone knows how exactly the plays are going to be. Go on the backside here, FrostyZ take that damage. Moosey and dzii pretty sharp in knowing where the positioning of where Todak can be. That shot from adukaaaa, pop and swing. But benaf is not allowing.
Yes. Showstopper is in. benaf is walking his way in. He is spotted out and somehow takes out Jeed before FrostyZ gets one return. It is a fast retake though. adukaaaa is in, it's out, making the stingers sing. Even though FrostyZ pays. Down 3 on 2. Man advantage for Todak. They've let Yakiniku take way too much. This is the returning Nightfall that is coming in here, and subbey. Probably a right click, by the way. It does sound like a right click, but Benaf is so low. Just get one flick out here. Still goes down, take out subbey though. The teleporter, he's fired a shot. So they know subbey is looking for a scan, and this is the opening that we're looking for now.
Check your corners.
Yeah, he checked, but unfortunately gets still, but realized their return. And Moosey manages to find Frosty though, so that's good. This is the orbital strike we're talking about. Is it enough to fry Retla? And yes, it is.
Still waiting in the corner. Brxndon playing that very, very small corner. It's a very risky corner as well, because if you get swung twice, it's going to be a problem. Flashes out, immediately sprays, but Brxndon is the one to get the kill. And Brxndon once again doesn't have the advantage. dzii will be saving his life.
Is showing their aggression and looking strong to take this last one. They already tagged out everyone from Todak and knows where they are. Benaf takes out core member, and his Frosty is gone. Adukaaaa is trying to... Well, Adukaaaa is just trying to mark for his team. And Jeed comes in, gets the double before he goes down. It's going to be a two situation. Benaf with a triple. And they know, finally, where the last one is. They just need to trade and wait for the retake here. And it is over. We are going for shock that to the face. What's the second one?
Oh man, not the best situation to be in. Regardless, I already expected this mid area to be taken from Todak as they decide to rotate onto A, given the fact that they weren't able to take B.
Oh, no.
There's so many people there, but dzii very, very fast on those picks. Benaf as well. Looks like it's just falling apart for Todak right now. It's only adukaaaa left. Nope, it makes that just Jeed. If we can get one more, just for the extra creds, I think it's going to be Pinsert right in the middle here. Where are you going to look?
And also a gun diff there with a ghost, reliably take corners aside from, getting far range shots and reliable, kills. Need to flash it real quick. Okay, Brxndon's down, gets bullied down. There's no stinger kills too. But that's a lot of massacres happening in that main. That smoke is just kind of not really working out for Todak.
Them from pushing through. subbey pushing up forward. Plant is forward, but subbey with the spray finds Retla. subbey with 2 already. And Benaf trades out and Moosey as well.
Wow, that's an Odin on Moosey. We don't talk enough about that. That allows him to get some insane shots if they start to trickle in, because they do also have that man advantage. But kael, he makes short work of him, and FrostyZ is gonna play out kael area though, and he won't take him out. It's just 1 versus 1 situation.
Brxndon comes, it's gonna be a problem. Rushing through, here's FrostyZ, takes a little bit of damage, clears out the area, but kael finally takes out Moosey. No more pesky Odin to work with.
Lovely. I would say that kael had 2 angles to work with, but he trusted his teammates in market to clear the one at main, and he only focused onto the CT side. But dzii is still alive. The jumping from Frosty. He takes him out, swaps it instantly to this Odin. Could be valuable though. Instantly, we're trying to throw this crowd first. Although subbey and Jeed, short work, running over Todak. He's landing it down.
No way.
Lateral. Triple kill for dzii. Remember, this is the round. They have the man advantage onto Todak's side. If we get this half, and adukaaaa lets it up there, maybe can't whip out the Odin in time, and finally, Todak can crack even though there's a Lamo bot there, I was waiting for this mid to be very, very far, but he needs to be zooming left and right. Frosty respecting, doesn't check left enough because of the turret up on the control side. And they are absolutely running into a firing squad. dzii, with the knives, he's just saving it, and it is not looking good enough for subbey.
He doesn't seem that he wants to let it go just yet, but it's actually so good because he does break the door as well and does not allow them that free access onto the site. But I don't think Moosey saw. He did check his corners, but Retla trades out in the end. FrostyZ once again with the overdrive, finally getting value. Benaf goes down. Adukaaaa finds one in return, and this is dzii 1 versus 3. But you do see that FrostyZ is.
But that will also signal that all of Todak is on site. They should not want to peek this.
Unfortunate.
Yeah, dzii actually with that is actually pretty big. Recovers instantly though, but it doesn't matter because the rest of Hey Yakiniku is down with the 3-on-1. Is this going to be a second save for dzii or get this exit frags? Yeah, I guess they had to get this right back. I had to run him down here.
Changes to a shotgun and just sprays through, still gets one before finally taken down.
Lovely. That was a flare from
a little bit more in the different area, has to give up that space because of the aftershock.
Correct. So both lockdowns will be nullified by each other, just because Hunter's Fury is no longer online. But yeah, Todak looking very strong to take this one. Even though it's Odin, you cannot disrespect that. They know everyone's playing main. Moosey went straight out for this. And Jeed making the last man standing now. And Retla He not only has to get close, he has to get his defuse, which is a tall task for him to achieve.
Hunter's Fury, you can't force it. You can't push up toward their Soba and take them out of the way. Regardless, adukaaaa is gonna be punished for his aggression, and Jeed as well finds the trade onto dzii.
That was a headshot thing in a way, but the tower doing a lot of work there, you know. Moosey and Retla gets one for themselves. Yeah, but then the other spike's down already. Still, Todak actually hold this down so well where Retla is already dangerously low. They knew what the headshot though. Got a little bit scary there. He's free. And adukaaaa will kind of signal to them that they are coming, and he has a bulldog trained and ready. They're looking in. This fast hit, a very good fast hit from FrostyZ, by the way. And he lays it down. It is massive. And adukaaaa picks out at a very crucial point. This buddy system is absolutely impeccable for Todak. Actually, we talk about Hey Yakiniku's side. dzii is not being enabled yet. Brxndon immediately out. This is the aggression, the push out. Todak is so comfortable. This is their bye round, by the way, for Hey Yakiniku. And they've lost 3 members before the round even started.
They are just
One enemy remaining.
approaching and choking at this point. dzii is just running away. Concuss come through. adukaaaa just waiting. He gets one but trades out with benaf.
Yeah, FrostyZ is just playing back of both house in case anyone really pushed in. And Jeed somehow gets a kill by the concussed benaf somehow. You cannot count out Yakiniku just yet because they got 4 men alive here. And FrostyZ somehow makes this whiff. This is actually really good for Hey Yakiniku right now. The window that they need, and it is being given to them. Benaf with a triple.
We talked about explosive plays, and that's exactly the explosion that Hey Yakiniku needed. Because clearly, Todak was not anticipating this change of pace. subbey does get tagged. He's going to be using that to get some information. His recon does get eliminated. Now, for subbey, the best thing he can do is just try to go for a frag. He's going to wait here, but it's going to be
because if you
Moosey.
trust in your ability for a retake, and it's good. Yeah, that's enough. It's spotted 2 people. And with the low, it is laying down. FrostyZ got the fallback of the Retla. This is just ascent things, guys. If you're so hungry, you have to play that. Upper side, well, dzii makes his way in. The playmaker of this team, subbey, takes out another member of Hey Yakiniku. And this is why they hold it down. dzii manages to return the fire for subbey, but it may just not be enough because it is last man standing. benaf will not go down without fighting. But as mentioned, not enough
smoked out as well. But if he does get the backside here, it gives him so much wiggle space. But look at the lockdown put in the middle. It's not allowing him to go anywhere. But here comes the Hunter's Fury. dzii taking advantage of all the noise. kael gets one. dzii trades it out.
Okay, dzii was really crucial for that, but laying it down. Whoa, those kills suddenly happen. And FrostyZ finds himself in a 1 versus 2 situation here.
FrostyZ doesn't know there's one in the corner, and Brxndon doesn't even need his teammates.
We've
as
seen
they
them
go
clutch
to
a
a
3
9.
versus 5 situation, and they know they're coming in here right down to A. They had to go in. Retla is getting blinded with 35 seconds left on the clock. This is do or die situation.
Blinded, but the sprays come through. Brxndon wins these, but subbey and adukaaaa get one each.
left.
Double swing, beautifully done.
A.
Pops out of the smoke, and they already have the full control of the spike, and it's going to be 30.